I wanted to take this time to thank my Patreons and channel members. Your support is so greatly appreciated, and I can't thank you enough. If you'd like to become a Patreon, there is a link in the description below, and if you'd like to become a channel member, just go ahead and click that join button and join the Truth Sleuths and Horror Hounds. All channel members and Patreons receive 24-hour access to videos prior to their public release and exclusive updates on my progress. After a certain tier, you can request that I do a certain topic or movie review, or you can even request that I do a game live stream, whichever works for you. At the highest tier, you not only get to choose the topic in which I cover, you get to either co-host the stream or the video that I do that covers said topic, no matter if it's one or multiple. Of course, this is not obligatory. If you want to support the channel, I greatly appreciate it, and once again, thank you so much.
Hi, Ugly, it's me, Tressie, and we're here with this episode of Hot or Rot.
No, we're not. We're not doing that. No. That's Bussy Queen's thing. Let's not.
We're the Wine Mom knockoff version.
Yeah. the boxed wine version of Bussy Qween. No,
Right?
I'm just kidding. We love you, Bussy.
I can't paint like that.
I do love Bussy.
Anyways, we are doing a review of episode 1 of season 1 of the Boulet Brothers Dragula. And for this particular review, I've got the two lovely ladies and my co-hosts for this particular review, Kittenfantastic and RBF. How are you ladies doing tonight?
I'm doing.
Fantastic.
So before we get into the fun and the meats and potatoes of this particular episode, what did you think of the first episode?
It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. Like by comparison to like Drag Race.
Very different than Drag Race.
Yeah, but like I love like special effects makeup is something else entirely.
We didn't really see too much special effects makeup in this one, but hopefully that'll be made up for later.
Baby SFX is what it is.
Yeah.
It's babies, because this only got put on, I think YouTube was the only place that it was being aired on, and maybe Hulu. Editor May, go look that up.
I watched it when it first came out, and I have no recollection of where I saw it, but I did see the first season, so it may have been FX or something like that.
Maybe, because I know the first time I saw it was on Hulu, and they didn't have season 1 of it when I used to use Hulu. So, if you guys haven't seen this stuff, I know it's for sure on YouTube. You can probably find it there. If you haven't already figured out with what we've already said, this is basically Drag Race, but the horror version of it, where most of the queens are using a scary aesthetic, and the 4 pillars of this are drag, horror, filth, and glamour, which can be very interesting sometimes. And in this particular episode, obviously it's a pilot, it's gonna be
Pretty gritty, I think.
It's a little bare bones and rough, but, you know.
Yeah. It's a little bare bones, but I can assure you, as somebody who's watched all of Dragula from season 2 up to the most recent episode in season 4, which hasn't been completed yet, it's really good. It gets really, really good.
The previews I've seen for the season 4 are amazing, and the distance they've come with it is insane.
Oh yeah, absolutely, when you see it from where it is here to what it is now.
I'm super excited because I haven't seen the newer episodes. I saw this season and I believe season 2, and for some reason I didn't watch the further episodes, so I'm really excited.
Well, we'll have to make sure that you actually do that at some point.
I'm a Dragula virgin. Like I've just seen snippets. The one thing I can actually claim I'm sweet and innocent on.
Did I pop your cherry, kitten?
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello. Fucking hell, kitten. We do start out way different than any of the other episodes that I can recall, with a monologue of sorts about how gross and disgusting the world of the Boulet brothers is and horror drag is. I was staring at it like, what are we doing? What is going on? I don't understand anything.
I was wondering if the Berlin Wall was still up.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. And I'm just sitting there going, this is interesting. Can we just get to the fun part?
Yeah, it was a little long.
Yeah.
You know, in addition to being weird, it was a little
That's
long.
what she said.
God, demonetized. I'm just kidding, I don't really care. I'm probably not getting monetized for this. Anyways, we were introduced to the Boulet brothers and the first set of 9 queens. The first being Vander Von Odd. She, I would guess, is probably one of the better looks that I see out of the 9. I very much like the Barbie doll crown. It's kind of interesting. Her mug looks great to me. She looks beat for the gods. I can't clock that.
Oh yeah, the paint is great.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
But I'm not totally sure that I like how her outfit looks.
Granny's mad. Granny wants her curtains back, and also the other thing, like with the crown, all I can think about is the whole song where it's I am
Doll
doll parts.
Sorry, I'm a
Courtney
Gen
Love wants
Xer.
her crown back.
I'm a Gen Xer. I can't not sing that stuff.
Also, that tan belt with that black jacket. No, ma'am.
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
I agree with you on that.
Should have put a black belt there.
Right. Or even take and wrap the belt in Granny's drapes, and where it was pink. That is
She
like
is-
now I can't unsee the belt. Like I just can't. I can't unsee it.
She is a baby queen in this episode, and I see what she was kind of going for with the leather and lace.
It's a good idea, just the execution is not there.
Yeah.
The execution is, yeah.
In homage to Bussy Qween, as we mentioned earlier, we're going to play a little game with these called Busted or Bangin'. So, what are we thinking for this? Busted or bangin'?
The paint is banging. The outfit, fucking busted. Granny wants her drapes back.
I'm gonna go with banging. Like I said, I get what she was going for. The execution is not so successful, but again, the paint, I really like the Barbie crown. I like a leather and lace moment. I can't give her a busted on it.
I'm going to give her a soft bangin', mostly because in comparison to some of these other looks, it's a lot more polished and put together. So, I guess we're giving this one overall a bangin'. The next one that we have is Frankie Doom, and this is exactly why I was saying in comparison to some of the other looks. Honey.
Party City corset?
Honey.
Okay, you know what I see? The thing now I can't unsee it, and y'all won't either. Them pleasers are too small. Look at the foot on the right hand side.
Yeah.
They're too small.
I can't say very much about this one.
Rob Zombie would be disappointed with that shirt. Isn't that a Rob Zombie shirt?
It is.
Yeah, I
if I'm
think
not
so.
mistaken.
But this is not what you want people to see as your first look, in my opinion. So I'm gonna call this busted right out the gate.
I agree.
This is Party City.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, there's not a lot of critique we can give to that.
Yeah, I'm looking for something positive to say, and I'm not finding it.
This is Loris. I want to say the same thing I did about the last one, except I don't see much of a look here. All I see really is either somebody's not wearing anything and then just straps on them, which I think the only person that I've seen do that right, to my recollection that I could think of, is Naomi Smalls in All Stars 4.
What can't Naomi pull off?
I know, right? Naomi is less is more kind of outfits. But you know what would have made this better? Thigh-high lace-up boots.
Absolutely, that's a
Those pumps? No. She's got the dog collar on. Have the pieces that come down. Corresponding red patent straps that run down under the boobs and around like they connected into the waist strap. And thigh-high patent red boots that lace up. Only the lace-ups. It would give it a lot more.
I would probably not care about the pump so much if she had something like even like a black pants of some sort, maybe leather, something of that variety that makes it look like she's wearing something that's fashionable. She's trying to bring a fashion look to it. This is just straps on a nude bodysuit or nothing at all. And that's just not acceptable in my book.
The top, like, if you just, like, take and cover up from where her, like, the top of her gloves up, fine. It's not great, but it's not bad.
You could deal with it, yeah.
You know what? Like a black, almost like sheer chiffon, like something that draped down from it, where it was almost like a peekaboo kind of thing. That would probably look good. Yeah, it's busted.
I like what she was going for. I like the color, but I can't give it a bang. It's busted.
He's busted. The next one we have is Ursula Major. I think this is the one where I went, no words. I have no words. I don't know what, or they, I'm sorry. I don't know what they were going for.
It is.
Eyebrows are the word that I have.
The Friar Tuck haircut, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the hair by any means. That was the first thing that jumped out at me. Also, the gloves. But I mean, I know it's a trend, but they don't fit even for that look.
It's wanting to be a driving glove.
I can't really find anything positive in this one.
The
Yeah,
eyebrows are well done, and I do like the necklace, but the eyebrows also frighten me because they are stark white. Then I like the necklace.
see. I don't like
That's
the
it.
necklace. I don't like.
I don't
Is
like
that
with
a
the
watch
outfit.
or a bangle? I don't like it.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't like the gloves. I don't care for the
You're like I
shoes.
don't like
Um,
it. I just don't.
It's
Yeah.
busted. It's busted. Yeah.
Is busted. And then we have Foxy Ajwa, or Ajwia, something like that, seems French. They all seem to be going for something kind of a little glamorous or cute.
Yeah, this is like I want to be a Harajuku girl. I want to be very kawaii.
I think it's better than a lot of the other looks.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Compared to the others we've seen so far, I'm not completely mad at this one. There are things that I'm okay with, but it's Boulet brothers. I'm expecting horror. I'm expecting kind of
Mhm.
gore. You know, I'm expecting those things, and this isn't that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what you're trying to go for is that in the later episodes, the queens come in showing off the 4 pillars of Dragula in the very beginning from the jump. And this is not doing that for me. I'm not sure if they didn't get a brief on what was being expected or what the show exactly was, but I'm feeling maybe the drag and the glamour part of it, but I'm not seeing a whole lot of filth or horror.
I love the hair color. I love boots in particular.
I like the dress.
Yeah, the silhouette is really cute.
You know what could make this like could actually like flip it from being I'm so kawaii to maybe a little bit more on the horror side? That umbrella is pristine,
Yes.
clear white with a pink bow. Turn it into a black tattered lace umbrella.
There you go.
Instead of the white trim, it's black, like black patent
Yes, and worn and tattered,
would
like
help.
you said.
and black gloves.
That would make a huge difference. A black bow in the hair with that would
Yep.
be great. That white
Get
bow
rid of the
bugs
white.
me for some reason.
I'll give it a bangin' because it's not as bad as some of the other looks that we've looked at.
It's well executed. It's too
Yeah,
cute.
I'll give it a banging for sure. Compared especially to the other looks we've seen.
So overall, we got ourselves another bangin' here. Let's move on to what the one that I think is my favorite because it just makes me laugh.
Spooky?
Yes.
Spooky?
Yes.
We got Meatball as the motherfucking Cookie Monster. Cookie.
I can't be mad at a Cookie
I
Monster
cannot be
moment.
Look, I can be
Mad.
mad at them shoes though.
The shoes, yes.
A can of spray paint's $5.
Overall, I love it. It's
Yeah, no, I like it too.
so damn funny. I like audibly cackled seeing this look.
You know what could have made it better? If she had a cookie jar.
It would have been better if she pulled a Silky and just pulled some milk and a cookie out of her bra. That would have been fantastic. But this is season 1 of Dragula. It's not up to the same standards as it is later on the line. It's kind of like with the first season of RuPaul's Drag Race, where it obviously is not anywhere near the production value. But I'm gonna give it a bangin' because it just makes me laugh. I love it. It is. It's funny. With the big ass googly eyes. Oh lord, I love this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
give it
it's
a
hell,
banging
it's
too.
well done.
The next one we have is Pinche, and the name fits. The name fits. Busted. Do we need to say anything else?
Busted. Busted. Yeah.
Busted.
I do want to say the shoes don't fit. That is all.
No. It's like wearing mommy's shoes. Busted. I'm seeing finally a little glimmer of the horror in here with Zochi Mochi. Just a little glimmer of the clown horror aspect of things, and I love it.
I'm a fan of this look, yes.
The contrast with that neon belt, with that black and white print.
Very smart.
Yes.
Very smart.
It's the right pop.
And I know you don't like your white color contacts, but I think it looks good.
Yeah, no, I don't. But like the whole thing, it's cohesive.
I very much enjoy this look, so I'm gonna give it a bangin'.
I'd
Me
agree.
too.
Overall bangin'. Last but not least, it's Melissa B. Fierce.
I see a pageant.
Tanya Harding, is that you?
I see a pageant.
Definitely seeing pageant queen here, and I love it.
I love it too.
You know what? The whole Tanya Harding thing that I said with this look, bitch, hold a baseball bat.
There you go.
That would have sold it right there. Hold the
think it looks
baseball
great.
bat with a pair of skates
looks
over his
great.
shoulder.
I honestly did just do a little ooh when she came up at the end. I was very much impressed.
Right? Because she was the last one.
Her
she was the
her
last
faces.
one.
Beat for the gods. Yes, God.
And those tights.
Mm-hmm. She looks clean.
Well, it's off. I mean, it's fitted just perfect.
Oh, yeah. She knew what she was doing. She put some effort into it.
And I do
Attention
love
to
the hair
detail.
color.
Love the hair. I used to have hair that color, actually. But yeah, the attention to detail, the way it's put together, it's glam, but it's awesome.
Like I said, the only way I think it could make it a little bit more appropriate to Dragula is throw a pair of ice skates over your shoulder, have a baseball bat.
That's a
That would
brilliant
have been
idea.
that would have been epic and like just simple as hell.
Overall, banging. I think banging is the word.
Absolutely banging. Absolutely banging.
And now that we've gone through all of the looks and we've said exactly what we think about them, we did get to see some confessional looks. And I wanted to kind of go over those as well. We didn't see all 9 in confessional, so we aren't going to get one of those looks for every single one of them. But we did have 5 of them do confessionals, and they have their own little looks for them. So why don't we go ahead and talk about that? First one we've got is, once again, Vander Von Odd. An actual horror look, too. Full-blown horror look.
Face paint, great. The shoulder details, great. The bodysuit, not so much.
I see what she was going for with the bodysuit, with the musculature, because I noticed the hole there in the chest that I think perhaps could have been, an attempt at my heart's been ripped out.
I could see that.
No, I see that. I can definitely see that in there. And I like the fact that somebody made an attempt to make a full-blown horror look with just a little bit of glamour, which is part of what Dragula is supposed to be. Got the glass shards on the shoulders, along with some needles sticking out.
Yeah, it really is. You would have probably elevated it because this is based a lot in SFX. You could paint that. Like, there are makeup artists who could paint that exact thing. No bodysuit required. Just a wig would have sold this a whole lot better than the skull cap.
What really bothers me here is that if you notice at the neckline, it just goes from flesh color to the muscles. There's absolutely no trying to blend that in, nothing. It is just disjointed. I think that takes me out of it the most.
Yeah, no,
I see it,
that's
and
the
I
same
agree.
issue I have with the hairline.
Well, and another thing, and maybe it's just the photo and I'm not reading it correctly, but I would have liked to have seen something more brain-like as opposed to just red possible muscular for the skull cap or what she's wearing. I would like to have, you know what I'm saying? I would have liked to have seen something a bit more brainy.
Yep. If you're going to go with that, just go all in. Or just put a wig on it.
I'm gonna give her ups for doing something that's horror related, but I am still gonna consider this busted. I'm not gonna give you a 2 for pass here.
I'm gonna have to give it a soft bang.
Yeah, I'm with RBF. It's like, the idea behind it's great with a few tweaks. It could have been awesome.
Yeah, but I'm giving it a busted mostly because in the last one we did the same thing where we're like, oh, I see where they were going with it, but I'm gonna kind of save them. I'm not gonna do that twice.
Yeah, that's fair. That's completely
Fair
fair.
enough.
So that's why I'm giving it a busted.
You know what? No, I have to say banging because I just now realized she has no eyebrows. Just like, and I've seen, like, we've been looking at this for how long? She has no eyebrows, and I just now noticed that. So I have to give it banging because of that.
Okay, well, I've been overruled and we've got a banging for this one.
Wahahaha.
Next one we've got is Pointy Nose Dolores.
The contour. Pain.
I mean, it looks a lot more cohesive and it actually looks like a look.
Does it though?
In comparison to Strappies?
I mean, yeah, in comparison to that, but the bodysuit, look at the color, like the big band and the difference between the neck color. No, I can't unsee that either.
It's more of an attempt at a look than just wrapping yourself in leather straps.
True.
It's more of something as substance.
I love the paint. Well, contour aside.
I hate
yeah.
the nose contour. I
that-
hate it
that
so much.
big ass circle kind of throws it, but everything else, with the glitter around the hairline and the eyes and all that, it's the nose that throws it. But what I don't like is the color of the tulle and the red feathers and such. I think with purple hair, she could have gone with a more effective color balanced contrast. Did I just say color balanced and contrast?
Yes.
But you know what I mean. I think she could have found a better color to accentuate that purple hair with all the silver and stuff. That may sound picky thing, but the red and the red hue kind of throws it off for me. I noticed she has the red eyes. Maybe that's something she was,
It's tying everything in. Everything is tied somehow with the red, which I can give her some credit for.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're not the same shade of red. The eyes are a more warm-based red, where the tulle is crimson and it's blue-based. That shit bothers me. I can't help it. And with the hair being like lavender like that, with the blue on the eyes, it is really unbalanced. No, I'm calling it busted because the nose contour alone. I can't. That's terrible. I took a fucking pencil eraser, dipped it in highlighter, and stuck it on my nose.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with busted. I like the lavender hair. I like the glitter, the blue and stuff around her eyes, but the nose contour along with the color scheme just
And the big difference in the color and the sheer.
Yes, exactly.
The next look we have is for Meatball, and I love this look. I'm not sure exactly if the print is of meatballs like her name or cookies like the Cookie Monster look, but I love the color, and I'm really inclined to think that those two looks are connected.
Yeah,
love the
whatever
hair.
it is, it works. I
Yes.
love the colors on her. I love the turquoise with the orange. Her eyes look fantastic. Paint is on point.
It all works.
Yeah, and it just works. It's a fully executed, well done look. I love it.
Yes.
Hands down, this look is an absolute bangin' one.
Just banging.
Banging.
The second to last look we have is from Zochi Mochi, and what the fuck is on their chest?
It's great value aluminum foil.
To me, it looks like either a cheap bag that's been cut up to triangles or something along those lines, like a thin quilted shiny fabric. I don't know what it is.
Girl, ET phone home though.
I like the look from the neck up, but from the neck down, no.
The other thing that I just realized is the shirt, like behind the off-brand fucking Dollar Tree aluminum foil chest piece, is cheap velvet curtains from Granny's house.
Jesus, you are just, you just keep having flashbacks to Granny, don't you?
I know, right? Like, stop stealing Granny's things, man. Granny paid a lot of money for that. But then it's like, you can mix textures, and that's fine. But this is not how you do it.
True. Also, you have the neck that's not painted at all. You have that white face and all the silver that's going on below the neck. But you got the bare neck, and that bugs me.
The chest piece probably wouldn't be so glaring if she just painted white down the neck. It would be a whole lot less garish.
Yeah. Sorry, Zochimochi, but I'm gonna give this a busted.
Busted.
It's busted from the neck down for me, yes.
And the last one we've got is Melissa the Not as big a fan of this look as I was of her intro look.
Yeah.
Yes.
She looks great from the neck up, but I'm not really wowed by this bejazzled bra with some thin layer of fabric over it.
This is the same as the red strappy thing. Also, concealer is her friend.
That bugs me so much. It bugs
Right
me
in the
so
middle.
much.
Wow, 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 wow.
Lovely paint, gorgeous hair, and right in the center of your photograph.
It's like, hi.
It's so distracting.
It really is. Like, it's all you can see. It's like,
And once you see it, you zero in on it even more.
Yeah, you just can't unsee it.
Right.
In my opinion, I'm gonna give it a busted because there is so much that could have been done. That mug is beat for the gods, and I give that a bangin', but overall, it's busted.
yeah, I gotta agree with you on that. It's busted.
I do too. I like it from the neck up, but overall, you gotta go with busted on her.
After we're introduced to them, and now that we're done looking at the confessional looks, we basically have them talking in their dressing room, getting ready. And I think the incident that was of most note was Loris and I believe it was Melissa going back and forth about Loris being a vegan and using only vegan leather, but not specifying that when she says that she's wearing a leather-based outfit.
Yeah, if you're gonna get on your high horse about being a vegan, it needs to be specified that the leather you're referring to is vegan leather.
It's pleather, not leather.
That's what I said. I just don't like people that are like that. For the most part, there wasn't anything really to talk about. They don't really get into that kind of stuff just yet in the beginning. After that, we get right into what they call floor show. It's not called the runway, it's called a floor show, because what's the really big selling point is that it's a show. It's not just I'm walking the runway and showing you my outfit and then walking off. You're playing a character. It's a performance, not just a runway walk. And like with RuPaul's Drag Race, we see our beautiful hosts, the Boulet brothers, in their outfit that they've been wearing for pretty much the entirety of this particular episode. I love it. They look great.
Oh, God, yes.
They look fantastic.
This is why you spend good money if you're gonna buy latex garments. Good money spent on latex, right there.
They have everything that I would consider the virtues or pillars of Dragula. Drag, filth, horror, glamour. All of it's there. You can completely see it, and I love it. It's a bangin' for me.
Yes,
Oh,
definitely
totally a
banging.
banging.
It's a double bang, as a matter of fact.
The first theme for Dragula and this runway is witchcraft, which is inspired by the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz. The next person that we see is, again, Vander Von Odd, and I love this. I love that it's a period piece. I love that she's incorporated the broom. It's fantastic to me, and I can't praise it any more than I already have.
I love it, yes.
I love it.
The hairline is what sells it to me, with the actual silhouette of the corset. For anybody who doesn't know, that's truly Elizabethan period fashion. The way it goes in at the waist and it V's, but then you have the big hip flares with the hairline pushed all the way back. Women would shave their hairlines back that far because that's what was deemed as attractive. And they also wore lead-based paint that was white. And they would paint little blue veins on their face. And I couldn't see that in that, and that very well may have been done. If it wasn't, that would be my only critique of that look. Is you could have painted some little blue veins on your face.
What I also really enjoyed was part of the floor show is that they are splashed with water and they have to give their own rendition of the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm melting! And when she goes down, she goes, oh no, LA tap water! And as somebody from California, I thought that was fucking hysterical.
You're like, facts, just facts.
Overall, it's a bangin'. Next we have is Frankie Doom. The Boulet brothers seem to like this. I do not. I think it's a muddled mess with the makeup. I like the fact that it has the 4 pillars in there. It's not clean. It's not polished for me. I don't enjoy it.
It's a hot mess, in my opinion. Just a hot mess. I'm not seeing the glam 4 pillars.
Yeah, it busted.
Definitely
Like I don't
busted.
have anything positive to say about it.
I don't either. I'm trying to look for positive things. I can't find it here.
And then we've got Loris. I like where they were going with this, but like the Boulet brothers said, the transition from the initial outfit into this was very clunky, and that messes up a performance entirely. It takes everybody out of that element, and for that, I could agree with where they were placed. Overall, I liked the look itself, and I'll give that a bangin'.
You
Well,
like
I
the
like
look.
the fact that there was it was a reveal too.
It's supposed to be a witchy look, and I didn't notice it at first, but I see the rope around her neck. That's so smart, so clever. They didn't go for the obvious spooky witch, but I loved the look. The reveal may have been a bit awkward, I get that, but as far as the looks goes, I love it.
Yeah, I think it's a banging. So
Definitely a bang.
Banging it is, and to the next one, Ursula Major. I am conflicted with this one because I love the look. I just don't think it works with the theme they were given.
I would agree with that.
yeah,
I thought this was something out of Star Wars.
Ewok vibes.
It's a good look. I think it's cute, but if I'm gonna go by the challenge, I have to give this a busted. Next one we got is Foxy Ajuia. I get what they were going for, but oh honey, that paint job is just not good.
I grabbed some soot out of the fireplace and I rubbed it on my face as my contour. This is the look. The Voodoo Queen would be very disappointed. That's how you get yourself fucking haunted and cursed and shit like that.
Oh honey, no. Honey, no. Honey, no.
I didn't care for it at all. I mean, obviously they have body going on. I'm guessing they really wanted to showcase that. Not a fan of the skulls in general, but also the way that they're placed. Super awkward. Hot mess.
Yeah, it is a hot mess. I wouldn't mind the skull like chest piece. Okay, so I've got like the low rider like leather fucking panties on. With what the hell is that shit painted up on the hips? They found some chalk dust, rubbed that on there, I have soot above it. Yeah.
I
busted.
agree. Busted.
Busted. Next we have Meatball. I'm gonna wreck it!
I like it.
I like it, but I don't get witch.
I don't either.
You know what it is? Hansel and Gretel.
Even in there, the witch was not described this way.
No, but like if you want to kind of take it to like a camp or whimsical way, it's that.
I like the concept, but I'm gonna go with the busted because it's not executed very well. It's like the Wicked Queen from Snow White went to Candyland.
And did acid and then had this.
I'm sorry, Meatball. I've loved you so far, but I'm gonna give you a busted on this one.
Yeah, I gotta go with busted.
Yeah,
Next, we have Pinche.
just busted. The end.
Yeah, busted.
Busted. Moving on. We have Zochi Mochi. I love this look. It's very, very good when it comes to balancing the glamour portion of things and the horror.
So cute. Still horror, still gore, but so cute.
And I love that it's black and white with just pops of color in there that translate all the way into the little details of jewelry, hair, nails. I enjoy it. So I'm gonna give it a bangin'.
Definitely.
I definitely did the bang.
And last, certainly not least, Melissa B. Fierce. Bitch.
I love it.
Yeah, I do
I
too.
love it.
That is a great look. Don't necessarily see witch. I'm thinking like Queen of Hearts.
I get Harley Quinn went to hell.
Yeah, but I'm not getting witch with this. It's really good. Unlike the other look where I liked it, but I didn't give it a bang-in because of it not fitting the challenge, this looks a lot more polished. So in this case, with this one, I'm giving it a bang-in because it's really fucking cool and I really enjoy it.
Oh yeah, definitely banging. It's
Yeah.
so well done.
When she walked out, I was just like, wow.
That's elevated. A full concept from the top of the ponytail to the end.
Total banging.
So we're gonna give this a bangin'. And we've finally gotten through all of the looks, ladies.
Yay.
Woohoo.
We find that Victor Von Odd is the winner, and I agree. The three that go into the bottom and go into the extermination challenge are Loris, Pinchy, and Meatball, which I agree with. There is no lip sync for your life. You have to go through something traumatizing to stay in the competition. And in this case, they are buried alive and have a myriad of creepy crawlies thrown into the hole they're using to breathe out of onto them. It's disgusting, but it's really funny to watch.
Fear factor meets drag.
It was funny to watch.
Yeah.
At the end of it, we find that Pinchy is eliminated or exterminated in this case. And the other thing that I very much enjoy about Dragula is that they have an ending scene with the eliminated queen.
And it with an iconic exit.
Absolutely. The scene that we get is a play on American Horror Story Coven, the Valenciaga scene. It's not as well done, but it's a funny homage, and that's where we end the episode. Overall, I enjoyed it for what it was as a pilot episode. I didn't expect it to be the same level of polish as the episodes that are more recent, but I'm very much seeing why it caught on the way it did and why it's become a phenomenon now.
Well, and why it's come back.
I'm so glad I'm so looking forward to digging back into it because I loved the first 2 seasons. I loved them. And so I cannot wait to dive into the newer one.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review of the Boulet Brothers Dragula Season 1, Episode 1. This is a little bit of an experimental project for me, so hopefully you'll enjoy and come back for the next one. See you then.